Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I feel like it's needed to talk on Grand Theft Auto 5, because a good old fashioned Grand Theft Auto game's gonna come out. The thing is this, I can't even say old fashioned. Like I don't know why I called it that. It's one of those things where I guess I am excited about Grand Theft Auto 6 releasing later on this year. I just hope that it releases later on this year. And it ain't no silly stuff where they're like, here's the thing. If they do delay it, they're going to wait until like the summertime where it's we're counting down and we're like, dang, can we see a trailer? Can we see this? Can we see that? Then out of nowhere, they're going to be like, oh yeah, by the way, Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to get delayed. Like it's either going to be sometime during the summer or tomorrow. That's my luck. I do episodes like this, and then next thing you know, they're like, oh, sorry, we're delaying the game and stuff. So hopefully they don't do that. But yes, at the end of the year, Grand Theft Auto 6, it does plan on releasing. And I feel like a lot of people are going to be curious, like, what's going to happen with Grand Theft Auto 5 after Grand Theft Auto 6 releases? And it's either going to be one of two things. That game is just going to quietly, not so much disappear. I feel like there are going to be people that get into gaming for the first time and they're going to play it and they're going to be curious to see what it's about. Probably more so the story. But I mean, they did have like some things to do in multiplayer. So I think that Grand Theft Auto 5, it's still going to be playable. It's just that Grand Theft Auto 6, hopefully Rockstar Games don't go about it like whatchamacallit, Red Dead Redemption 2 and be like, oh yeah, we're going to release Grand Theft Auto 6. But we still gonna add all these updates to Grand Theft Auto 5. I still to this day don't get that because I'm like, you guys had the time and opportunity to do the most with Red Dead Redemption 2. And yeah, they for some reason they're like, nope, we're just going to do as much as we possibly can with Grand Theft Auto 5. And I'm like, I don't understand it, But overall though, I think that with Grand Theft Auto 5, I think that we are going to see a decline. And because, yeah, everybody's going to go out and get Grand Theft Auto 5. You're going to see Fortnite streamers and Fortnite content creators, Call of Duty content creators, Battlefield content, every major video game out there, we are going to see content creators left and right playing Grand Theft Auto 6 when it releases. So that's why I'm like, yeah, this is probably going to be maybe not game of the year, but it is going to be the biggest game of the year. I have to say, I haven't seen a game get this much media attention since the day before. And hopefully they don't go down this is Rockstar Games we're talking about. If they go down the route like that video game the day before, they make all these promises, then when the game comes out, because that's something that is concerning. They come out with Grand Theft Auto 6 and it's not good. That's the end of an era. Gaming, at that point, gaming is over. Because, no, here's the thing. This is what concerns me with Grand Theft Auto 6. The game releases, it's not good. What is that motivation, I guess, going to be for other developers and stuff? I feel like either way, it's going to be a lose-lose situation for developers, because if Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out and it's good and everybody's playing it, there's going to be a lot of games that's going to be coming out around that time, whether it's the month before or the month after, where everybody's still going to be playing Grand Theft Auto 6. They ain't going to be playing no indie games, no AAA title games, no nothing. Like, it could be like the second biggest game to come out. Everybody's going to be playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm really trying to think. I don't know what game could possibly come out unless it was a company that started remastering and re-releasing old video games. That'll be the only way. But I'm like, what game could I guess they can possibly remaster, like from any other company, could they remaster or re-release and have it where it outperforms Grand Theft Auto 6? Because I really don't see no other games. I think Grand Theft Auto 6, it is going to be the biggest game of the year and stuff. So, but overall though, no, I think that's what's going to happen. I'm just jumping the gun, going all over the place. Getting back to what's going to happen with Grand Theft Auto 5, I think that with Rockstar, that they know that they're like, we can't do no more with Grand Theft Auto 5. Like it got to a point where we were pretty much just milking this game for the attention and stuff. Like this is not even their latest game. Like, the game's been out for over 10 years. Like, that 13 years, bro. Like, September of this year, it'd be 13 years since that game came out. So it's like, bro, you guys got 13 years worth of content in that game. You don't need to do no more. All right, you did everything that you need to do at this point. You just need to let it go. Okay, like, it's getting to a point where it's like, all right, y'all are doing too much. So I think that Rockstar knows that. They know that people are like, no, when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, you have to be focused on that game. You can't be focused on Grand Theft Auto 5 and being like, oh, we're gonna call this Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and then we gonna call Grand Theft Auto 5 Los Santos, and then so we could still know when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, that is pretty much you guys signing an invisible contract saying that Grand Theft Auto 5 is over. There is no reason to do no updates. There's no reasons to do no DLCs. You need to move on from that game. So hopefully Rockstar Games actually does that, because if so, then yeah, I think that granted, we gonna definitely see a decline in players. It ain't gonna be the same like how it was before. I feel like even now, like, you don't really see a whole lot of people playing, because I recently got back into playing Grand Theft Auto 5. And I was like, I accidentally had joined an actual lobby, and I don't know, maybe it's just because I was playing it on. I don't think it's crossplay, so it shouldn't matter. So you should be able to join whether people are playing it on Steam or Xbox or PlayStation. Hold on for a second, that'd be crazy if this game's been out for all this time and it's not crossplay. Hold on, is GTA 5 cross-platform? Oh no, it's not. Meaning, oh wow. Dang. I guess wow, I did not know that. I thought all this time, so that's crazy. Because then again, I'm like, I guess because I ain't never seen no PC player in when, like, I guess like years ago. But I mean, crossplay wasn't really a thing. I feel like that was something that kind of came out a little after Grand Theft Auto 5. So yeah, I don't think I guess it makes sense, because now it's like modded servers and stuff. I guess, like, how would an Xbox or a PlayStation player be able to join in on those games and stuff? So, but overall though, no, I do think that there's going to be a decline in players, and then eventually it is going to get to a point in time where we are going to see like some occasional content, like, because I know there's this one content creator, he does these videos where it's he's like, oh, is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Modern Warfare 2 and all that, are those games still playable? And it probably is going to get to a point where Grand Theft Auto, like, after some years, because it's probably going to be a while before they release another Grand Theft Auto game. I feel like that we're definitely going to be pushing, at least people my age, born in the 90s, we're going to probably be pushing 40 or over 40, depending on what year you were born in and stuff, when the next Grand Theft Auto game comes out. Who knows? Maybe they might be like, kind of go back to the good old days where they used to take like 4 years. So then it's like, okay, then it's like, I guess maybe some of us might still be pushing 40, but we still in that 30 range and stuff. Because yeah, man, that's just crazy to think that Grand Theft Auto 5, that game came out when I was 17. Like, I had just started my senior year in high school, and I'm gonna be 30 when this game comes out. Like, that's just crazy. I don't know how to feel about that. I don't know how to feel about playing a game since high school, But the game Grand Theft Auto, like, playing it has changed. Like, Grand Theft Auto 5, it has. Like, it's I think that's what they are trying to do, because I have been seeing people saying that they're testing out things, because they just recently added jobs into the game. Like, you could be a fire. They have it where it's like it's a lot of different driving jobs, but they don't have like no normal, like, you could be a cop or a security guard and stuff, like, because I think that would actually be kind of funny. It's like, being a cop and you driving around stopping people from speeding and stuff. They should have some cop missions in that game. I'm like, hopefully at some point in time they add that. I think they just kind of testing the waters out with it now, but hopefully either in 5 or in Grand Theft Auto 6 they do have it where you can do more normal jobs, for the online players and stuff. But no, yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5, it has changed, and I think that they are just trying to test out some stuff that they do plan on doing in Grand Theft Auto 6. or at least just testing out and seeing whether people are gonna like it or not. But overall, though, I think they ain't gonna do no more updates, hopefully, and then eventually we gonna look up one day and they're gonna be like, the Grand Theft Auto 5 servers. It's probably gonna be kind of like like an effect with like all the old Rockstar games, because it's probably gonna be Red Dead Redemption 1. We gonna hear like, oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption 1. The Xbox 360 servers, they're shutting down, so you won't be able to play those games on, because they did it with Grand Theft Auto 5. Hold on for a second, because I'm like, I just realized that they shut down Grand Theft Auto 5, their online servers, but I don't think they shut down Red Dead Redemption 1, their online servers for the Xbox. Is Red Dead Redemption 1 online still playable? Wait, playable. Let's just see. Yeah, it is. It's still playable. Wow. Surprisingly active. Dang, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, I guess, because, they do have it where you can play the Xbox 360 version on your PC. That's just crazy to me. They did that, but they shut down the Grand Theft Auto. Because, I mean, I don't know who would still be playing on an Xbox 360 in 2026. I mean, I guess, like, if you do have, like, the game, but I imagine that you would be able to go out. Well, then again, I don't know. I don't know what people's financial situation is, but yeah, they're probably looking at it as like, okay, everybody that has Grand Theft Auto 5 most likely they got a gaming PC, because I mean, yeah, the game is pretty much playable almost on every gaming PC out there. I don't think because I think even with there was an older gaming PC I had where it was playable on there. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's playable just about. I mean, the game is the game did come out in 2013. I mean, they do have like those new, like the Xbox One version, and then the Grand Theft Auto 5 Enhanced, and it ain't really that much of a difference. I mean, it's good, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, yeah, it's still the same game and stuff. Like, essentially, they haven't really done too much to it and stuff, I guess, to the enhanced version and things. I think that was like, oh, it's just a slightly more detailed and stuff. So, but I do think that eventually, then there's going to be a lot of different content creators where they're not playing the game no more. Because, yeah, if they play their cards right, if Rockstar Games they're like, hey, we're done with Grand Theft Auto 5, we're going to be focused on Grand Theft Auto 6. I think when a lot of people see that and hear that, they're going to be like, all right, well, I guess it's time to uninstall the game, stop playing it, I think if anything, they probably will do like a grand finale where it's like this year, like, like kind of like the snowing events and stuff. So they'll probably have it set up where it's like, yeah, we're going to do our last snowing event. We're going to put out our last DLC, do our last few final touches to the game, and then eventually just have it set up where it's like, yeah, it's we're done. It's like there ain't nothing else to do in this game besides I guess I don't know how that would work where it's like keeping the servers still active, but no, I think that they'll probably have it where they kind of just keep it active, and then probably when the next consoles come out, then I think that's when they'll be set up, like they'll just be like, hey, so Grand Theft Auto 5, it's the online servers are shutting down, because yeah, the Xbox Series X2, whatever they gonna call the next Xbox, and then the PlayStation 6, they are like, that's only going to support Grand Theft Auto. I guess, like, if they have, like, them last-gen games, they was like, yeah, it'll be playable. But at the same time, I feel like they are going to be focusing most of their attention on Grand Theft Auto 6. That's if they do actually focus on Grand Theft Auto 6, and they're not like, hey, so on second thought, we aren't going to. We've done so much to this game, we still want to do more. I'm telling you, man, if they do that, if they do have it set up, because it just really concerns me on the future, because I'm just kind of just going based off of what I think. I don't know what their plans are. So yeah, it could very well be on some stuff where they're like, hey, so we're going to still do stuff to Grand Theft Auto 5, and we don't get to see a whole lot of content for Grand Theft. Pretty much they're doing the same thing that they did with Red Dead Redemption. They're like, oh, we're going to add more heist missions. Like, you know what? And that would be the most craziest thing with this game. They come out with Grand Theft Auto 6, and it's only the story mode. They're all like, oh, if you want to play online, then you have to, I guess, like, maybe they could do kind of like, well, how would that work? Because if I'm thinking along the lines like how they did with Call of Duty Warzone, where it was like, oh yeah, Call of Duty Warzone 2 is coming out. But, because I mean, Grand Theft Auto, they do have like the Grand Theft Auto online game. So I don't know how that would work, where it's like, it's because hold on for a second. I don't know if that's like I think it's a game that you can buy on its own on Steam. I think. Hold on for a second. Grand Theft Auto. Oh, they don't actually have the online. I think it's just that enhanced version and stuff. But well, that because they do have it on Xbox. I don't know. Maybe they might have it where they separate the game, and then I guess like people that if they want to play the story, and that's the thing too, where I'm like, I guess they could do that where it's like they come out with Grand Theft Auto Online or have it where it's its own thing, and then rework the game to where it's okay, like now it's gonna take place in Vice City. And but if you want to that actually, because I don't know how that would work, where it's like, would you have to because you know they can't do that where it's like you have to rebuy it, but it's like, oh, if you want to play the story or unlock, because yeah, they might actually have that set up where it's like you have to buy Grand Theft Auto 6 in order to unlock some things in Grand Theft Auto Online. So I don't think that they might do that, but at the same time, I don't know why. They probably would have it set up where it's like, okay, no, we're gonna have it where it's like Grand Theft Auto Online 2 or Grand Theft Auto Vice City Online or Grand Theft Auto 6 Online. Yeah, they'll probably have it where it's like that, and then have it where it's separated and stuff. So it's like, okay, there's that online, and then there's this new online mode and stuff where it takes place in Vice Cities. But anyways, hopefully though, yeah, the game does come out, and then we can finally put Grand Theft Auto 5 to rest, because when I play this game, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, I do like Grand Theft Auto 5. Grand Theft Auto 5 is always, it's always gonna be one of those games where I'm like, I gotta tell people about it, where it's like, let's say if Grand Theft Auto 6 wasn't on the table, like that game wasn't coming out no time soon, and somebody were to ask me like, what game can I dump a lot of hours into, I definitely would tell them Grand Theft Auto 5, because there's just so much to do in that game, you know. So, but anyways, with that being said, I would talk to y'all later. I feel like that's another thing that's gonna happen. They're gonna probably be all like, oh, Grand Theft Auto 5 mobile is coming out. I'm like, bro, you guys are just milking that game at this point. But anyways, with that being said, I would talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode. Like, subscribe, viewing this on YouTube. Follow, subscribe, viewing this on the podcast streaming service. And peace.